What's up, my horse lovers? It's the Horse Reactor here, and I am back for another reaction. And this time we are returning to NBC Sports. This one is Kentucky Derby 2024, full race NBC Sports. It's time that I reacted to the 150th running of the Kentucky Derby. And also, I just want to say this, there's 20 horses in the gate I'm looking at right now, except number 9, Encino. He was scratched. So, you see it as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, and 21. No, number 9. And anyways, I did pick Track Phantom and Fierceness to win the Kentucky Derby. They failed. But anyways, they tried nonetheless. Nobody is gonna ever win the Kentucky Derby from post 17. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, go check out my previous Kentucky Derby reactions, and you'll see what I mean. Anyways, this one is about 6 minutes and 15 seconds long. So, anyways, let's get to it in 3, 2, 1, play. In the gate. They're off. In the 150th running of the Kentucky Derby.
Fierceness had an okay start. He came away in the middle of the pack. Track Phantom will go to the early lead, and now John Velasquez gets Fierceness into the mix. Stronghold is there. Epic Ride goes up on the far outside.
A lot of bumping going on.
Is close up to as they race past the first time. And then comes Mystic Dan down on the inside of West Saratoga. Resilience is next. Then comes Society Man on the outside.
Into the first turn.
Catalytic along the rail. Nordic is next.
Fierceness, Just Steel, Track Phantom, Sierra Leone, Stronghold, Dornock, Mystic Dan.
Young down on the inside. Sierra Leone has 3 horses beaten. They are T.O. Password, Honor Marie, and Endlessly. So this
Endlessly is dead last.
Here. They run that first half in 46.63 seconds. Pace is even enough, not flying.
Oh, there's Epic Ride.
The leader. Just Steel perched up on the outside second. Fierceness is third just outside of them. Then Stronghold, Mystic Dan to the inside. And Epic Ride 3 wide. West Saratoga in behind that group. Then Stronghold, he's got 7 lengths to make up. Look back for Sierra Leone. He's still about 14 lengths behind.
Where is he?
As Track Phantom passes the half-mile pole with the lead. And Fierceness is moving now. And going right with him is Just Steel. The 3 of them.
Now, to be honest, I thought these two were going to open up.
Ride. Mystic Dan toward the inside. Stronghold
West Saratoga is coming up.
Fierceness. Sierra Leone and Forever Young still with work to do. Forever Young is starting to pick it up as they come toward the top of the stretch. It is Fierceness who's moving up on the outside of Track Phantom. And there on the far outside, here comes a run from Stronghold and Resilience. And Resilience has now...
And Larry Thomas never said that they're into the stretch.
This is given way, coming by the 16th pole. And Mystic Dan is now come through on the inside. It is Mystic Dan down toward the inside with the lead in the final 16th. Forever Young, Sierra Leone is coming.
Coming down to the wire.
Who's it going to be?
So close.
Photo in the Derby. Oh, it's a photo. Was it Mystic Dan or was it Sierra Leone? Forever Young was between them, catching freedom. Finish fourth. A photo finish to decide the 150th Kentucky Derby.
One of the tightest finish we have seen.
I've never seen anything like this in the Kentucky Derby before.
In 1996, Jerry rode Grindstone to win by a nose. It was too close to call and determined by a photo. That's the last time we were this close in trying to figure out who won the Derby. It's a bob of a head at the end.
I know Fierceness did not.
We get a tight look now at the finish as the 3 come down towards the end.
I should make this the thumbnail.
Dan
on the inside.
Nose, by a flared nostril, but obviously that's a very A very, very subjective and unofficial thought.
Mystic Dan on the inside.
Mystic
it is the
Dan.
mirror there that will get the photo.
Sierra
at the end
Leone.
there as you watch them bob. That's the only
Forever
look
Young,
that's right
Catching
down the
Freedom.
line. And that dramatic finish here. One more look at the very end. The mirror is where we're looking.
Okay.
Mystic Dan was the horse holding off the other two at the end.
And a
So
brilliant
close.
decision by jockey Brian Hernandez to force his way through on the rail as he turned for home. That was the difference, Mike, in winning and losing.
And if it's Mystic Dan, it is the Oaks Derby double. The Kentucky Oaks, the top race for the 3-year-old fillies, held yesterday in front of 100,000 plus here at Churchill Downs. And if it's Mystic Dan, then Kenny McPeek and Brian Hernandez Jr., trainer and jockey, have done the first Oaks double since Ben Jones in 1952.
Really?
So you saw Brian Hernandez looking up at the replay of the slow-mo finish. He thinks he got it.
Congratulations, Tom.
All clear.
What was that? About the stewards?
Jose Ortiz came over to greet
We
him.
just watched it on the replay.
They saw the same thing we did,
Yes.
but the numbers have not yet gone up on the board.
Calvin Burrell, the jockey, did the double in the Oaks and the Derby in 2009.
Yes, he
that
did.
Famous late run at the end
With
on the
Rachel
rail.
Alexandra and Super Sick.
But
I mean,
Brian Hernandez Jr.
Mind
may
that
in
bird.
fact have a first Derby win for both he
What happened?
and Kenny
Oh.
McPeek.
it's probably
Here's
that.
Mystic Dan making the move on the rail to take the lead and then hold them off.
Yeah, Sierra Leone had to check going into the far turn just a little bit and then was forced wide, while 3 Mystic Dan is sneaking through on the rail. A huge difference right there in ground loss for Sierra Leone, but yet he still comes with that huge run and wears his competition down late. But Mystic Dan has too much. This is exactly the way he won the Southwest in
at
Arkansas,
Oakmont.
right up the rail.
The same kind of rail run coming down the stretch, right? Sierra Leone was doing his thing again and lugging in and
Yeah,
bumping
he
a
did.
little bit with Forever Young, who he finished alongside. That didn't help him any, but wow.
Kenny.
And
with
Sierra
Kenny
Leone
McPeek.
was wearing blinkers.
Hey, with me is Kenny McPeek. Kenny, congratulations.
Thank you. I mean, they haven't posted it yet. You don't assume anything in this business. But Brian just did an amazing job. I mean, just a brilliant jockey and ride. I mean,
Yeah.
you know, the draw helped
No
us
joke.
from the beginning. We talked about that when I was shocked Dornack broke bad. But Brian is amazing.
Why
You know,
were you
probably
shocked
one
at
of the
that?
most underrated riders in racing, but not anymore, right?
You told me earlier this week that you thought your horse was a little overlooked, but that's okay. That was the best shot you've had of the other horses you've ever brought here.
Yeah, for sure. You know, we didn't have the greatest trip in Arkansas.
What the hell is wrong with that person?
In case you didn't know, Kenny McPeek has just won the Kentucky Derby.
All right.
It's official.
Ooh, that's tight. Look at that.
Yeah, it was tight. So, anyways, that was Kentucky Derby 2024 full race NBC Sports. It should say the 150th running of the Kentucky Derby, because it was the 150th run for the Roses. And Mystic Dan, the owner, said that he is not sure if he should run in the Preakness. Please leave a like on this video if you think he should, because I know he definitely should, because if you don't run in the Preakness, you're going to spoil the horse's chance of becoming a Triple Crown winner. That's what they did with Rich Strike last year. Actually, no, 2 years ago. And Mage, well, he wasn't going to become a Triple Crown winner anyways. But I'm just saying, if Mage did win the Preakness, I mean, like, did not run in the Preakness, just ran in the Belmont, you're spoiling your horse's chance of becoming a Triple Crown winner and possibly going into the Hall of Fame. So, I'm just saying, I think he should run in the Preakness. Because you don't get a double crown, you get a Triple Crown. That's the Derby, the Preakness, and the Belmont. 3 races. 3 states in 5 weeks. Anyways, in 2 weeks is the Preakness, and I know I'll do a reaction to that. But anyways, we gotta let the race happen first. So anyways, that's going to be it for this reaction. So please leave a like down below. Most importantly, copy the name of the video I reacted to and search it up in the search bar so you guys can see the video for yourself without having me talk over it. And click over here to subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Later.